Let us revise what you have learnt in the previous classes. We learned the properties of an ideal sutra. Alpaksharam asandigdam saravat vishwatomukam astobam anavadyam cha sutram sutravido viduhu. Alpaksharam means it should contain as less number of words as possible. Asandigdham, it should have clear meaning. It should not create any ambiguity in interpretation of the sutra. Saravat, it should have lot of essence. Vishwatomukam, it should have wide applicability. Astobam, it should be like that. We cannot be able to delete any words in the sutra without hampering the meaning. Anavadyam, it should not have any defects or flaws in the sutras. Sutra Prabheda, types of sutra. Sangna cha paribhasha cha vidirniyama eva cha atidesho adhikarascha shadvidam sutram uchyate. Sangna paribhasha vidhi niyama atidesha adhikara. These are the 6 types of sutras. Sangna sutras are those which define some nomenclature, some sangnas, like sangna in Sanskrit refers to the definitions. It, for example, Upadeshe Ajunanasika Hit is a Sangna Sutra since it defines the Sangna It. What is an It? Paribhasha Sutra. These sutras helps us to interpret the other sutras in the language. For example, Alontyasya. It tells that whenever an Adesha is given on an entity, it comes on the last letter of the Sthani. The last letter will be the Sthani. Or eco gunaruddhi, whenever there is gunadesha is mandated, that gunadesha happens for the ik letters. Like that, this helps us to interpret the other Vidhi Sutras. Vidhi Sutra actually they tell the actual prakriya or process what we have to do. For example, Sarvadhataka Ardhadhataka Yoho is a Vidhi Sutra. Niyama Sutra, they restrict the scope of a particular sutra by telling the boundary for its operation. For example, Pati Samasa Eva. The word Pati would have got the Gi Sagnaka, but this sutra Pati Samasa Eva restricts that Pati word will get Gi Sagna only when it is a part of Samasa, like Ganapati, Vishwapati, like that. Sitapati. Atidesha sutras are those which superimpose the properties of one entity to another. For example, Loto Langvat is the sutra. This sutra imposes the properties of Lang Lakara to Lot Lakara. It is an example for Atidesha. Adhikara Sutra, they are Adhikara Sutra are like some heading sutras which come as Anurutti for all the sutras that follow after it. The all sutras which tell about the particular topic are covered under one heading that sutra is called as Adhikara Sutra. For example, Karake is a sutra. It is an Adhikara Sutra under which all the Karakas are discussed. And then we learned about Maheshwara Sutrani. There are 14 Maheshwara Sutrani. Ayivun, Ruluk, Evong, Ayauj, Hayavarat, Lan, Nyamangananam, Jabain, Gadadash, Jabagadash, Kapa Chatata Chatatav, Kapai, Shasasar, Hal. The Iti Maheshwarani Sutrani. And we learned the process of creating Pratyaharas. Ak represent all the letters from A up to the It letter Kakara. Here, A is present here and Kakara is here. So Ak means all the letters from A up to Kakara. We should not include the It letters. So Ak refers to A, I, U, Rulu. Similarly, Ik refers to I, U, Rulu. Uk refers Urulu. These are some examples for Pratyahara. Yesterday, we discussed these three sutras which related to It Sagna. The first one is Upadesha Ajunanasika hit halantyam na vibhaktau tusmaha. According to Upadesha Ajunanasika hit, in Upadesha, in Agama, Adesha, or in Dhatu, or in Sutrapata, Anunasika Ach letter. Ach means all the swaras, all vowels. Anunasika, if they are Anunasika, then it is considered as an it. Similarly, Halantyam. In Upadesha ending with an al letter. That al letter is called as it. And one exception for Alantyam, now Vibhaktau Tusmaha. But in Upadesha, which is Vibhakti Pratyaya, Tavargiya Varna and Sakara and Makara, they are not it. So according to Alantyam, they would have got this it sangna, but this prohibits the or it comes as an apavada or exception to the Alantyam Sutra. So for example, am is dvitiya ekavachana supratyaya. So here that makara would have been it according to Alantyam, but now vibhaktau tusmaha prohibits the sangna of that makara. So makara will not be considered as it and it is not deleted. It remains as it is. And yesterday we learned that there are three kinds of pratyas which are considered as vibhakti pratyas. One is supratyaya. All supratyas are called as vibhakti, and all thing pratyayas, tiptasji, siptasta, those are also called as vibhakti pratyaya. And some tadita pratyayas are there in 5.3 section. They are also called as vibhakti pratyaya. There the property of the nomenclature, the sangnatva of it vibhakti is imposed on those tadita pratyayas just to follow the all the sutras which are related to vibhakti pratyaya to those also. For example, I mentioned in the group, kim, in presence of any tadita pratyaya, kim gets the adesha ka. For example, sup is a supratyas are vibhakti pratyaya. So if I add so, then kim gets converted to ka, and that ukara gets deleted since it is it and sakara remains, and it is kas, and that sakara gets converted to visarga. The form is kaha. So in presence of vibhakti pratyaya, kim gets converted to ka. Kimak kaha is the sutra. Kimak kaha. And about thing pratyas, no thing pratyas cannot be added to any pratipadika. Since kim is a pratipadika, thing pratyas cannot be added to kim. So leave that. And then some tadita pratyas defined as vibhakti. For example, kim, there is one tadita pratyaya in that section, that is da. So in presence of vibhakti pratyaya, kim gets converted to ka, and da, kada, when, that the word kada is derived like this. So if in case da was not a vibhakti pratyaya, then kim would have not been converted to ka. So the form kada could not be derived. So for allowing the rules to operate, which are the whatever the rules that are applicable for vibhakti pratyas, they are also needed to be applicable for these tadita pratyas. So the samnatva of it is imposed on all those tadita pratyas. That is the reason why they are called as vibhakti. Now today we shall study about this sutra, Adir Nitudavaha. Okay, can anyone tell the Padacheda?
Adi,
Need to Davaha.
the
Actually, this is single word. I am just splitting for the sake of understanding. Now, can you tell the vibhakti of Adihi?
Adihi Saptami va?
No, it is
No.
Pratama Ekavachana. Pratipadikam is Adi. Pratama Ekavachana is Adihi.
Okay.
In Saptami, it is Adau. Adau. This is Pratama Bahuvachana. Since there are three entities, it is Nitudavaha. There are three entities. The first one is Ni, two. The third one is Do. I told yesterday that Supratyas are added on the last entity. So the plural of Do is Davaha. Like Guru, the plural of Guru is Guravaha. Like that. For Do it is Davaha. So the plural of Nitudu is Nitudavaha. Okay. Adihi Nitudavaha. We will have the let us have the Anurutti from the previous sutras. Upadeshe Ajunanasikahito Alantyam Navibhaktau Tusmaha. Can you guess which are the letters, words that can be considered as Anurutti here for this sutra from the previous sutras? Adihi Nitudavaha is the present sutra. To make some sense, we need to bring the words from the previous sutra. So Upadeshe, in case of Upadeshe, it comes as Anurutti in all the sutras. Adihi Nitudavaha it. Upadeshe Adihi Nitudavaha it. It means in Upadesha, if there is ni or to or do in the beginning, then it is it is the meaning of this sutra. Here it is not nakara plus ikara. It is not that. It is all the combination of nakara and ikara ni. It's just the presence of nakara in the beginning doesn't tell that it is it. There should be this whole combination of nakara and ikara in the beginning to consider that as it. So the whole samudaya, varna samudaya is it. And similarly to, it is not just takara in the beginning, it is the whole two in the beginning, which is called as it. So, and similarly do, the whole do, takara plus do in the beginning of a upadesha is considered as it. These three entities, these three entities are found only in case of dhatus. No pratyaya start with to do, need to do, or no adesha start with need to do, or no other upadesha they start with need to do. Only dhatus in the dhatu pata. Some dhatus start with these. So this discussion is almost restricted to dhatus only. We can find here. I'm going to this dhatu pata. We can see here odd filter. I'm going to then anubandha. Here anubandha is there. No, if I can select here this one with 12 dhatus are there. With again 10 underneath dhatus. Totally 36 dhatus are there. Here Nand dhatu. In case of Nand, in Upadeshik form, it is Tunadi. Here two. Kim?
न दृश्यते महोदय स्क्रीन न दृश्यते
न दृश्यते न दृश्यते न दृश्यते वा
न महोदय न दृश्यते।
किमर्थम्?
प्रिंटेड स्क्रीन न दृश्यते महोदय।
It's this screen, this word copy is
दृश्यते
this one
दृश्यते
visible,
महोदय।
this one visible, but what about this dhatu pata?
No, not
Not visible महोदय।
not visible.
It is not visible. Okay. Now
आम्
दृश्यते
dhatu pata visible now.
आम्
Okay. Here you see Nand. The Aupadeshika form is Tunadi. It starts with the Varna Samudaya 2. So, according to the Sutra, Nitudavaha, Adi Nitudavaha, the 2 is It. And at the Ikara at the end, Anunasika I is also Itto by Upadesha Junanasika Itto. So, those 2 gets deleted and the form is Nad. Then that Nakara comes for all those dhatus which have Anunasika ikara yes itto. If a dhatu yes anunasika ikara, then there will be nakara. Numagama comes. Numagama. So nad becomes nand. So the purpose of adding that anunasika ikara is this one only for numagama. Then spurj. Here also the takara is there in the beginning. So it is also itto. That vokara, anunasika vokara is also itto. Upadesha junanasika itto. Similarly, the last akara is also itto. In case of vape, 2 is there. Pal, nipala, that ni in the beginning is also itto. Similarly,
please repeat once again about that Nanda for that
okay,
Agam.
okay, I'll repeat. If a dhatu has ikara, anunasika ikara as it, then that dhatu gets numagama.
Acha. Okay, understood.
Okay. This is the sutra. Idito num dhatoho. This sutra tells idit dhatoho numagamaha bhavati. If a dhatu is idit in the aupadeshika form, if the dhatu is ikara as it, that dhatu gets numagama. For example, vadi. Here that ikara at the end is it because it is anunasika. Upadesha junanasika. By that sutra, it is it, so it gets deleted. Since it is having ikara as it, that dhatu gets numagama. So it gets numagama and the form becomes vand. Numagama comes after the last vowel in the dhatu. That we studied. Whenever we get the makara as it in an agama, that agama comes after the last vowel, not at the end, after the last vowel in the sthani. For example, idit. Suppose if this word gets numagama, the last vowel in this word is ikara after dakara. So that numagama comes after that ikara. So idint it becomes like that numagama. Similarly, some more examples are given here. Akhi, here also ikara itto, baji iditto, kuti, chiti, jabi, trasi, all these get numagama and the forms will be like this. Ank, banja, kunt, chint, jump like this.
And there is no apvad or another sutra for this, na Mahoday?
What? Repeat.
No apvad sutra, na, for this sutra?
Iditonum dato. No apavada sutras are there for this sutra. All the dhatus which have ikara as it, they get Anumagama. No exceptions are there.
Okay.
So these are the dhatus which start with to or do or ni. All these are it according to the sutra. Adid Nitudavaha. Now let us come to the next sutra. Shapratyayasya. The padacheda is Shapratyayasya only. Shaha. Actually, it is it should end with Shaha. Shapratyayasya. Shaha. Shaha Pratyayasya. In Shapratyayasya, what is the vibhakti of Shaha?
Shaha is Prathama.
Pratama. Pratyayasya.
Shashti Ekvachan.
Shashti Ekavachana. So up to the previous sutra Adi Nitudavaha, there was no mention of Pratyaya Agama like that. It was general Upadesha. All the words which qualify as Upadesha. All the sutras, Upadesha Jananasika Itu Alantyam and the Adi Nitudavaha, they were applicable for all the Upadesha. But from this sutra, Shapratyasya Chutu Lashakvadite, these three sutras are specific for Pratyaya. These are applicable for only Pratyayas. So Shapratyasya, we can get the Anurutti of Adihi from the previous sutra. Adihi Shaha, Adihi Shaha Pratyasya. One more Anurutti. Hit from Upadeshya Junanasika Hitu. Pratyesya Adihi Shaha It. Pratyesya Upadeshika Swarupasya Adistaha Shakaraha It Syat. If Shakara is there in the beginning of a Pratyaya, then it is called as It. Example, there is a Pratyaya called Shakan. Shakan. There is Pratyaya called Shtan. Shtak. Then there is Pratyaya called Shach. Like this, there are many Pratyayas. In all these are Pratyayas. In all these, that Shakara is there in the beginning. So it is it by this sutra. Shak Pratyayasya. Is it clear? If Shakara is there in the beginning of a Pratyaya, that Pratyaya is important. Pratyaya, then it is it. It is simple. Then next sutra is Chutu. Padacheda. Chutu only is a single word. Chu. It is not Padacheda I am doing, just I am splitting for the sake of understanding. It is which vibhakti? Pratama Vachanam kim? Vivachana. Since there are two entities. For example, Guru. Guruhu. Guruhu. Guravaha. Guruhu, Guru, Guravaha. Similarly, since here two entities are there, that Supratyaya is added on the last entity 2. So it has become Dirgha. Chutu. Chutu means chu and two. What is the meaning of this sutra then?
Chavarga and Chavarga.
Anurutti from previous sutra.
Chavarga and Tavarga will get it.
Adihi is Anurutti. Then what are the other Anurutti? Pratyayasya from previous sutra. Pratyayasya. chutu,
Chutu it.
it. Adihi pratyayasya chutu it. If a pratyaya starts with chavarga or tavarga, it is called as it. Examples: Jash, Jess. Jess is a supratyaya. So how Jess? There, Jakara is present in the beginning, which is a letter from Chavarga, Chacha Jaja. So it is it by this sutra, Chuto. Similarly, there is a pratyaya called as Ta, Trutiya Ekavachana, Supratyaya. Here also Takara in the beginning is it by the same sutra. Similarly, there is a sutra called as pratyaya called as Dap, Tap. In both of these, Dakara and Takara in the beginning are from Tavarga, and by Chutu they are it. Similarly, in pratyaya na is a pratyaya. It is a krut pratyaya. In this pratyaya also, Nakara in the beginning is it by Chutu because it belongs to Tavarga too. So this is the meaning of this sutra. If a pratyaya starts with Chavargiya Varna or Tavargiya Varna, then those Varnas are it. This is the meaning of this sutra. Is it clear? Okay. Okay. There is one interesting point here. My question is, what is the need of two sutras here, Chutu and Shapratyayasya? Shapratyayasya is one sutra, Pratyayasya, and the second sutra is Chutu. There are two sutras. Actually, Panini Maharshi would have given like this: Sha, Chu, and since there are three entities, it becomes Tavaha. Sha, Chu, Tavaha, Pratyayasya. You would have given like this. Then also the meaning would have been Shakara, Chavarga and Tavarga in the beginning of a Pratyaya are called as Sitto. So what is the need of separation? Okay, this separation indicates, he gives an hint. Yesterday I talked about this Gnapaka given by Panini Maharshi with respect to Anityatvam of Navibhaktav Tusmaha. That Navibhaktav Tusmaha is Anitya Sutra. Sometimes it doesn't get applied, even though it has all the scope for its applicability. Similarly, this Chutu Sutra is also Anitya. That hint is given like this: Shapratyayasya Chutu. Yes, separated the sutras, two sutras. Yes, separated a single sutra into two sutras. Otherwise, you would have combined all three into one, and you could have made one sutra. Shapratyayasya Nitya Sutra. In all the pratyas where Shakara is present in the beginning, all the pratyaya with Shakara in the beginning, that Shakara will be called as it. But Chutu sometimes is not applicable. For example, Chanap is a Tadvita pratyaya. It is a pratyaya, and it starts with Chakara, which is from Chu, Chavarga. So by Chutu, Chakara here should become it. But actually, that Chakara is not it there. That in Pratyaya, that Chakara is heard. It will be present. It doesn't get deleted. It is not it. So, even though there is scope for Chutu here, it is not applied. This is Anityatva.
Why is the reason mother there that it doesn't get deleted?
Because in language the forms are like that only. In the words which are derived of by applying these pratyaya, in those words that chakara is there, so we should get chakara. So we should prevent the deletion of chakara. For that, Pani Maharshi would have added some more letter here. For example, ga, some it letter, so that chakara is not beginning in the beginning, and it is not it. But he has not added any letter. Chakara is in the beginning, but still we don't want it to get deleted. So it doesn't get deleted. So that the sutra Chutu is called as Anitya Sutra. How can we know that it is Anitya? Because Panini Maharshi gives an hint by separating Shapratyasya Chutu into two sutras. Otherwise, you would have given the sutra like this: Shachutavaha Pratyasya. It is an hint given by Maharshi. Or there is one more explanation that since there is no prayojana of it here in Chanap or Chunchup, that chakara, presence of chakara as an it letter, it doesn't have any prayojana. See, for example, if a pratyaya has shakara in it, it should have some prayojana. For example, shach. Shach is a tadita pratyaya. Here shakara is it. Because of that shakara, there will be some changes that happen during the prakriya. For example, in case of chanap, even if you consider chakara as it letter in this pratyaya, you don't find any changes that can be done because of this it letter chakara during the prakriya of this pratyaya. So there will not be any prayojana, there is any use of chakara as itto. So prayojana abhavat itsangna na bhavati. For any letter to considered as it, there should be some prayojana. If there is no prayojana, even though the sutra tells this is an it is not considered as it. That is one more explanation why chakara is not it here. Just a sutra tells Upadesha Janunasika it, Anunasika Swara is called as it. It doesn't mean all the Anunasika Ach letter in Upadesha is it. It should have some prayojana. Without prayojana, even though the sutras tell, they are not it. Some more example for that. Thak. Thak is a tadita pratyaya. Dak. Dak is a tadita pratyaya. Chi. Chi is a ting pratyaya. In all these, takara in the beginning, dakara in the beginning, jakara in the beginning, these qualifies to be it by Chutu. But none of them are it. Because there is no prayojana told in the Ashtadhyayi, told by any sutras in the Ashtadhyayi. Because of takara as it, there are no changes are told in the sutras. So even if you consider takara as it, there will not be any changes. So even if you don't consider takara as in it, then there will be no changes. So takara is not it. Similarly, dakara is not it, and similarly, jakara is also not it. Since there are no prayojana of them as it. So we should keep that in mind. The first one is whenever a letter is considered as it should have some prayojana. Without prayojana, a letter is not it. That is one rule. And in some cases, if some cases, that chutu and vibhakta tusmaha, they don't operate. I have explained the hints for that in the Ashtadhyayi. Separation of Shapratyasya and Chutu as an hint for Chutu as a Nitya Sutra, and Idamastamuhu, that Tamu Pratyaya, presence of Ukara in the Tamu Pratyaya to avoid the Itsangna of Makara is an hint for Vibhakta Tusma Sutra to be considered as Anitya Sutra. Is this clear, Chutu?
Mहोदय. Clear.
Okay, today we discussed Adinutavah Shapratyasya Chutu. Together, need to do. This usually comes in the beginning of dhatu. In the beginning of dhatu, these three are